Good afternoon everyone, my name is Katrina and welcome back. Today I would like to introduce you my dear friend, colleague, mother, wife and an expat who've been living in Dubai for over 20 years. So if you would like to know about cost of living, about Dubai's transformation, schooling, medical and more, watch this video till the end and you will have a lot of useful information. Hi Adisha, thank you so much for joining us today.
It is my pleasure, Katrina, and thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Please tell our viewers about yourself, where you come from, what is your background?
Okay, so I came to Dubai 20 years ago from Sri Lanka. My background was music and sales and marketing, obviously. And yes, that's how my real estate journey began.
Okay, great. Why did you choose to come to Dubai? How did you end up here?
It's a long story, but to make it short, I thought at that time that Dubai was an inviting place and a great place where a young person can grow and kind of mold themselves into the role that they expected to be in the future. So I thought Dubai was a good fit for me.
Did you think that you will end up living for such a long and make Dubai your home?
That's a joke, because I came here for just 2 years and I was going to go back. Everyone, yes. And then now it's 20 years and this is just pretty much home to me.
Exactly. Dubai became our home away from home.
Exactly.
This is where you raise your child. This is where you get married. So this is where we live.
Exactly. And it's a great place to raise a family and, you know, to enjoy your time with each other and also to dream for the future.
Perfect. So I would like to ask you about Dubai's transformation. So obviously 20 years ago, it was nearly not any near where we are now. So what is Dubai transformation over those years?
I would say it's a remarkable transformation, Katrina, because like I once mentioned to you, like in 2004 when we spoke about Palm Jumeirah and we had to drive all the way to Nakil from Deira, it was like going on a trip. You know, like you felt like you need to take a picnic basket, it was so far away. But now, like commuting from the Deira area to Palm Jumeirah is like, we're looking at around 20 minutes here and there, depending on the traffic that's, you know, congesting on the roads. But accessibility is amazing and the infrastructure has, you know, been developed so well that we can go anywhere within between the time frames of 25 to 30 minutes, you can reach anywhere in Dubai from wherever you are.
Yeah, Dubai is amazing on building all those bridges, infrastructures to make accessibility, connectivity.
Exactly,
so
exactly.
Easy. And also lots of areas will not exist that time.
Yes, most of the highways that we have now didn't exist at that time. You know, even the Al Khail Road, the Sheikh Hamdan bin Nahyan Road, which is the direct stretch now to the Expo community, you know, these roads didn't exist long time ago. And now because of these new roads that have been brought in, I mean, getting places is not difficult anymore. Nowhere seems far from where you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, Dubai has so many hotels, so many amenities. Now it's a hub for the most luxurious resorts and hotels.
Yes.
That time, I think it was just 2 or 3, the famous Burj Al Arab,
yes,
and maybe a few more.
Yes. And also, don't forget, I mean, with the introduction of the Atlantis on the Palm and the new water park that was brought in, Dubai became a massive hub for holiday destinations, not just for like, you know, commercial and, you know, business stuff. It was also like a huge place for people to envision holidays with their families, because now the latest and the most prominent theme parks are all here. You know, everything for you to take your family and have the best time ever.
I think back then Dubai was like sort of export-import hub, right? Where
yes,
they used to bring on rice, textile from India and those countries, but now it's a tourist destination.
Yeah, also don't forget gold, right?
Right.
Dubai was like known for gold. Everyone, everywhere in the world wanted to come here because the best gold was available in Dubai.
Till now, Dubai has
yes,
good prices for the gold.
It does. It's not just the pricing, it's also the purity of the gold.
Quality,
yeah,
and
exactly.
Purity. Okay, that's interesting. I know you have a beautiful daughter who is, how old is she now, Tamika?
4. She's 4 years old now.
4 years old.
Yes.
Okay, great. So how much does it cost for the family of 3? It's your husband, your daughter and yourself?
Yes. So when you say how much it costs, we have to kind of break it down into little segments. You know, we are looking at our housing, transportation, then your groceries, your schooling, and also your entertainment, and of course your diva and emikul, whatever it is, that the bills that you pay, right?
Utility bills, internet, phone, water, electricity.
So I would say, like, it all depends on one thing, the area that you live in, and the next your personal preferences, right? I mean, where you like to shop, because everything is available for everyone. The economical one, and then the slightly more expensive and luxury section, I would say.
This is the great thing about Dubai, because it gives you choices.
Exactly, and it caters to everybody, you know, to everybody's choice. So I would say, on a practical side, if you think about it, if you are looking at for a family of 3, you know, on a very nominal scale, we are looking at something in the range of 15,000 dirhams per month as your monthly expenses to cover everything overall. That's what I would say, yes.
Yeah, that's about right. For me, it's just me and my husband. We have about the same, but we have a big budget because you live on your own apartment.
Yes,
so the big chunk of expenses are covered. You are not paying rent, you're only paying the service charges.
That's true.
But if you don't have your own apartment and you pay rent, then I think 30% of your income goes for the rent payment.
Yes, I would say your major expenses annually in a family would be the school fees and your house rent that you pay.
That's right.
But when you own a property, the plus side is, obviously, even if you were someone paying rent previously, you have the option of getting a mortgage and you can pay it towards the bank, and finally you own that property and it's yours, right?
And it's a great deal, so you don't pay for the rent, you pay for your own apartment.
Exactly, and it's yours end of the day, you know. And then if you really need to kind of upgrade, you have the option of selling and, you know, making a profit on your investment as well.
Speaking for the mortgage, because we have also international client from abroad watching us.
Yes.
Is it possible to get mortgage for the person who is not resident in Dubai? And if you give us what is the current rates at the moment?
Okay, so previously this option was not available, but with you know, with everything changing in Dubai, they're being more accessible to everyone. They have brought in the option with certain banks. It's not every bank that gives you this option, but based on your bank transactions in your home country, and by providing your utility bills in your home country, your salary certificate if you are employed, based on all these criteria, these being kind of narrowed down and examined by the bank, they will give you a, I'm not really sure exactly what the interest rate would be, Katrina, at this point, but I know that they will be eligible for a mortgage. It won't be 75 to 80% that the normal Dubai resident would be, you know, able to obtain, but it is somewhere close to around 60%. Yes.
60% of the amount they can receive. And what is the mortgage? It's starting for resident and for non-residents. What is the currently mortgage rates?
Okay, so for residents, right now, I know there are certain banks offering 3.9% onwards, right?
3.9, it's a very low rate.
Yes, actually it used to be much lower before, but now it's kind of gone up a little bit. Yes,
just
quite low, yes.
For the instant in Russia, it's 13%.
Really? Wow, that's high.
Yeah.
That's high.
3.9, it's really attractive.
Yeah, it's like nothing compared to 13, right?
Yeah.
But for the expats, I think we have our own in-house mortgage brokerage as well, so we can consult with them. And
absolutely, if you are guys interested to obtain the mortgage to buy apartment in Dubai, please reach out. My contact details are below, and we'll be more than happy to assist you to get the mortgage for your future home.
Yes.
Okay, Adisha, speaking to the schooling, we actually touched the topic.
Yes.
How much is the schooling, what is the school options, what kind of school exists, and what are the fees?
Okay, so once again, like I mentioned before, it's all down to personal choice, right? And also where you are residing in. You don't want to be staying in one end of Dubai and then sending your school to another end of Dubai, because it's commute time and your child is going to be very tired.
So you're choosing school within your neighborhood.
Yes, exactly. That's the easiest way to do. Yes, so that you don't waste time and your child is not tired and they have the rest of the day to enjoy and rest. You know. So when you are looking at schools, I'm sure obviously every parent is looking at the curriculum that the school is offering. It could be British, American, then there are like Arabic schools, then there are Indian schools. You mentioned there were Russian schools. So there are different audiences that even schools cater to, and so based on where you choose to put your child into, that's how the school fees is kind of determined, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely. But give a rough idea.
Okay, so I believe like for a kindergarten kind of going child, there are school fees that vary from 9,500 up to even 26,000. It could even be more in certain schools.
Dirham per year.
Dirhams per year. This is per year. Like we mentioned previously, based on where you put your child to school, your school fees can vary. But it starts from like around 9,500. It can go up to even 45,000, 50,000. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And is it Dubai a safe place to live, safe place to raise your child?
Absolutely. I would say absolutely, because I mean, we are never worried that our child is going to disappear or run away or anything like that, you know. Even if they did, somebody will find them and bring them back.
I believe this is one of the most important attractions for the people to come and live here, because they feel safe.
Exactly.
Unlike many other countries, even Europe or USA or any Asian countries, crime rates are so high.
So high, yes, I agree. But even in the school buses here, they have cameras where you can like watch what's happening in the school bus, if your child is asleep or they're up, are people attentive, you know. And even in school, we have accessibility to their classroom, and we are updated on what's happening with the child regularly. Also, when we go out, I mean, people are pretty much busy with their own thing here, and you don't feel kind of insecure or anything like that. Dubai is a very welcoming place in that aspect as well, and there are enough and more parks with tight security, even to your own like apartment complexes and your villa communities. Everywhere there's tight security, and they know that, I mean, even the security people, because they've been there for a while, they know the residents and the non-residents, so they are very vigilant. So I think in that aspect, yeah, it's a very safe place to be, even for us, even for women, Katrina. I mean, for us, even at 2, 3 in the morning, I mean, if you had to go do an airport run, pick your family and friends, it's not something you need to take your husband with. You can just go on your own if you want to, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we're all safe here and we love it.
If I travel somewhere, there is no way I will go out alone after 8 or 9 p.m.
Yes, same here.
But here I can go at any time and I feel absolutely safe and secure.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
To a certain extent, we are very spoiled in Dubai.
Yeah.
We are. But
sometimes
it's like
we don't even lock our doors, so
we don't. I mean, we're not so worried about having to lock the door, you know. That's the beauty and the, you know, that safe feeling that you have living in your community.
Absolutely, but still, it's good to be precautious.
Of course, always. Better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah. True. How about the taxes? Is it really there is no taxes in Dubai?
Okay, so I believe when you say taxes, we mainly stress on the income tax.
Correct.
And yes, we are exempt of income tax. But there is like, I mean, we are taxed in small ways. Like there's the VAT, like the value added tax, which is when we buy any goods or services that we have to pay for. And
which is 5%.
Yes, which is 5%, and which is a nominal amount, right? And then we also have the tax which was introduced last year for companies which are doing a turnaround above 399,000 per year. I don't know if this is still in effect or if it has taken effect at the moment, but this was introduced, and that's the only other tax that I'm familiar with, other than of course the housing tax, which is combined with our Dubai water electricity, you know. I mean, these are very small and minimum amounts in comparison to countries that pay like 40, 50% tax on their income and their transport system and everything.
Some countries it's go up to 40% for the personal income, where here we receive the salary, we take it in full. Exactly. Also, there is no tax for owning the properties. You pay nothing. You just pay 4% registration.
Yeah.
Or you get rent from your
tenant, yes, which is also tax free.
Which is also tax free. You take it full home. This is actually amazing. No wonder it attracts investors and
from around the world.
From around the world.
That's true.
Okay, what about the medical facilities?
I think we have some of the best medical facilities in the world. You know, I mean, when I first came to Dubai, I wasn't very familiar with the whole, like, you know, like what kind of options. So, I mean, we never really considered these things. We never thought about it. But now, now that I'm a little bit older, and like, you know, we are looking at all different things that's happening around the world, people getting sick, and
that's important.
Yeah, of course. And you know, like, we have some of the most amazing doctors from around the world working in this country, right? We have the King's Medical Facility, which is one of the world-renowned facilities, right? And there are several high-end hospitals that also have come into Dubai, and with amazing experts in so many areas, including a cancer research center. So I think in the last 20 years, the medical sector has boomed, and there is so much of availability of doctors and experts to treat any illness, even the most rarest diseases that like now we hear of, you know.
Yeah.
So I think in that area we are well covered.
Absolutely. And also what's important to mention, it's not just Western medicine, it's also Eastern medicine.
Yes.
There are lots of centers,
yes,
which are not the government but like private
centers,
holistic
which
centers, use
yes,
like Ayurveda, all these different
acupuncture, yes,
Chinese medicine.
Yes.
So really any kind of treatments, any kind of facility is available.
True. True, you're right.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Adisha, how about social life and entertainment?
I mean, come on, social life and entertainment, this is the best place for both. I mean, when you say entertainment, if you want to entertain your loved ones, your family, of course, there's enough and more restaurants and pubs, or I mean, it's all based on your preferences, what kind of things you want to do. If you like to dine out on a regular basis, I think award-winning chefs and award-winning restaurants with Michelin stars and so on are in Dubai. We've got the best of everything. Even if you're looking at nightlife, you know, if you're looking at a nightclub or like just a pub, you know, where you just want to have a drink and enjoy the music, we are not short of the greatest pubs in Dubai. I mean, we cater to everyone's taste buds, right? And everyone's musical preferences. So I think we are pretty good in that area as well.
In terms of F&B outlets, it's
excellent,
massive
yes,
amount and any kind of choice. But also we have lots of arts, opera,
yes,
music.
Exactly. Even we have what do you call it? Acrobatic dance, right? We've got acrobatic dance, and we've got so many new artists who regularly come into the UAE. I mean, I had this experience. I was a huge Backstreet Boys fan, and when the Backstreet Boys came here, I had the option to actually go and meet and interact with them, which I would have never had the privilege of doing anywhere else, you know. And in the last year, I know they've brought in so many amazing artists. I mean, even Andre Bocelli, he was brought into Dubai as well. I enjoyed that.
This is a great thing about Dubai, because lots of international A-listers, superstars are coming here to perform.
Yes.
I was lucky to attend the concert of Enrique Iglesias. I'm a big fan. Also Rihanna. I can't remember who else, but yeah, I've been in quite a few, and it's, of course, it's an amazing experience. Where else in the world you can actually experience that? And some of those events are free.
Yes, exactly. Like if you go to Global Village, like I mean, Global Village functions pretty much around 5 to 6 months of the year, during when the weather is fantastic
because
in Dubai.
It's outdoor.
Exactly, it's outdoor thing, and I mean the whole world gathers there, right? So I remember last year when I took my family to Global Village, we had the privilege of watching like an amazing Arabic orchestra, and that was amazing, you know. And I remember at one point there was Nancy Ajram also, who had come and performed at Global Village. So this is amazing, you know. Yeah. And
we went for the New Year Eve, and I don't remember who it was. One of the Drake,
yes,
Red Star,
yes, R&B.
Just performed there for the New Year Eve for the guests, and it's been paid by the venue. So really, it's one of the greatest experience what you can have in Dubai.
That's true.
So many celebrities, and actually they come here for the holidays as well.
That's true, because the reason most of the celebrities come to Dubai, it's also for privacy reasons. Because when you're on holiday, the last thing you want is paparazzi, you know, just capturing every little movement of yours. So I think even if you are a very famous person and you just want to take a break, this is a great place because you have your privacy and your family has their privacy, and even the hotels here are very cooperative when it comes to you enjoying yourself without being disturbed by the general public. Yeah.
And also you can even meet the Sheikh Mohammed walking on the street. He feels absolutely safe.
Yes.
As you said, privacy, nobody will run to him, nobody will jump to him. I actually met him in Ramadan a couple of years ago, sitting, having iftar.
Actually, we saw him together when we were at iftar. Yes, I remember. So, right? Yes.
It was in this palace.
It was at Mina Salam.
Mina Salam.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. And since we are speaking about all the celebrities, there are a few celebrities who actually own apartments in Dubai. Do you happen to
apartments as well as villas? I remember a long time ago when I was working with Palm Jumeirah, David Beckham had his own villa on the Palm.
They also have 2-bedroom apartments in the Burj Khalifa.
Yes, and also Shah Rukh Khan had his villa in Palm Jumeirah. There were quite a few other football players who had their properties.
Recently, Ronaldo has bought a huge, massive mansion in the Billionaire Island.
Wow, okay, I didn't know that.
It's over $140 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it's massive, luxurious property.
Yeah, that's
Madonna has the property.
Yes.
Lindsay Lohan lives in downtown.
Yes, she does.
Aishwarya Rai, Indian actress.
Yes. They also have their own apartments here.
Yeah,
right?
Dubai offers this privacy, exclusivity, and wide range of facilities, amenities, dining options. And another things about the services in Dubai, because I'm sure for us it's normal. We can order food from the phone, we can order grocery, we don't even go from our house. Everything we can get
even
delivered.
The fuel for your car.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, you can just call them in and Kafu comes and they just, you know, help you with your fuel. And that's why I said, I mean, if you live in Dubai and you enjoy the luxuries of this country, you are not gonna want to go anywhere else. Everything's here at your fingertips, you know, and then you do get a little bit spoiled here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dubai really offers you so much, so many services you will not get it anywhere else.
Exactly.
Okay, Adisha, thank you so much. I just want to ask you expert advice, because you've been in real estate as well for over 20 years. You're one of the pioneers and you're a great expert. Please tell our viewers, what is the great place to invest right now?
Right now, there are so many options available. Again, it comes down to exactly what is it that you want. You know, it could be your first time investment and you're a little bit nervous and you want to go with a smaller property, then I would advise that you go with a small apartment. But if you are looking for something for your family, you know, something large with space, there are enough and more villa communities that are coming up. I mean, we are talking about the developers such as Emaar, one of the biggest developers in Dubai. Then there are also developers like Miraz and Shoba, which is a private developer that has recently gained renowned status in the UAE as a developer, and also Damak. I mean, all of these developers are competing with each other. They are all trying to be #1, so they are offering quality products that they previously didn't. So this is the best time to enter into the market if you want to buy your villa. I mean, Dubai has something for everyone, even just a basic property to ultra super luxury property that you want. So I would say, first kind of find out what is it that you want to get for yourself.
For the first time buyer who's looking for small ticket safe investment, which project would you recommend to invest?
I would recommend maybe some of the apartment complexes which are coming up by Shoba, because they are situated and located in amazing locations. I mean, you can explain that more if you like. Yes, exactly. And then also even for apartments which are in Damak Hills 1. You know, Damak Hills 1 is also a mature community with everything ready around you. So it's a great place to kind of start off with. Yeah. I would
also, we have the downtown center, which is located in Arjan. It's a small ticket size.
Yes, exactly. This is actually one of our developments. So it's one of the best, it's one of the most traded properties in the last couple of months, actually, central downtown. And yeah, that would be one of, I mean, that would be an amazing experience for a first time buyer, because you're buying a 5-star property at a very basic price range, and you've got amenities that you can actually find in some of the high-end hotels in Dubai. So I think that's a great buy as well.
But also, I believe the luxurious property, waterfront properties or mansions, they're also recently on the high demand. Like before, it was affordable housing on the high demand. People was buying small ticket size or townhouses. But now what we experience, Dubai stands towards luxury.
Yes.
And those apartments, which is, we can say, Port de la Mer, Blue Waters, beachfront.
Yes.
They actually increased in price significantly.
Significantly, because Katrina, in Dubai, the main two areas that sell are golf course living and waterfront living. I mean, with the inception of Palm Jumeirah, I think you can agree the like returns on investment exceeded 200%. So because of that, people have watched how the market trends are, and they see that the capital appreciation kind of doubles, or more or less it comes to become 150% of what you purchased it for. So because of that, they would rather now go with waterfront properties or golf course.
So if you're speaking about waterfront community, which is a great place to invest at the moment?
So right now, I think Damak Lagoons has it's made a lot of noise, and people have noticed. And it's beautiful, and I mean, it's like living in Europe, right? It's like 100% like holiday destination all year round, but you're going to be living there. That's going to be your home. They've also come up with the apartments, which are very affordable, I would say, from a waterfront community point of view, because generally waterfront community, the entry prices are quite high. But Damak Lagoons is quite affordable, and the payment plans are amazing. And I think also the apartments which are in District 1, those apartments are also amazing. I mean, they're right on the lagoon, and crystal lagoons, exactly.
Good sizes and good prices. Amazing, amazing, very nice.
Exactly.
Adisha, thank you so much for sharing your experience. Thank you so much for your advices, insights. It was such a lovely conversation.
Me too. Thank you very much, Katrina.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you, and see you in my next video.